What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this episode we'll be looking at this brand new expert advisor here called the partial close. So we'll be taking a look at how it works, how you can get it, and how you can take full advantage of it. So if this sounds interesting, then stick around and let's get started. Alright, so let's start with how the expert advisor works. So let's first put it aside and look at a scenario where we might need it. So let's start by first having a trade set, and that is a sell trade of 0.1 lots, and we have our take profit somewhere around here. So supposing I'd like to close half of my trade somewhere in the middle, so say there. So this is a sell trade of 0.1 lots. I have my take profit here, and I'd like to close 0.05 lots in the middle here, just to lock in some profits and then see how the rest of the trade goes. So to do that, in the normal scenario, I'd set up an alert at the price point where I'd like to close the trade, and once I get the alerts, then I'd come to my device and then close half of my position. So that is the normal route. But what this expert advisor does is that it automates that process for you. So coming back to it, we have this trade set here. So all we have to do is just turn on the expert advisor. We just have one trade here, and as you can see, 50% of the trade is 0.05 of the position. You can always change this percentage to maybe say 20%, and that is 0. Lots, say 40%, and so on. You can even try maybe 90%, which is 0.09 lots, but let's just go with 50%. So we want to close 0.05 lots halfway through our trade. So once you've settled on the lots that you'd like to close, then just add the take profit. You can always adjust this price to whichever price point you want. And so once you've done this, then you're all set, you're good to go. So what will happen is that once the trade starts going in your favor and it gets to this line here, half of our trade will be closed, and then hopefully if all goes well, then the rest of the trade will be closed at the take profit here. So this is what it is ideally made for. And to really get what we're talking about, then let's see it in action. Let's shift to the 1 minute time frame. So once I'm on the 1 minute time frame, then I'll set up two trades, one sell trade and one buy trade. Alright, so depending on the direction the market goes, then we'll see the expert advisor in action. So let's start by setting the take profit. So I'll go with 50% for the sell trade, same thing for the buy trade, and then I'll bring the lines closer. Alright, so I've set up the buy trade and the sell trade and the take profit for each. So once the price goes above this line here, then we expect the buy trade to be closed halfway, so we'll only remain with 0.05 lots, and same thing for the sell trade. So let's just wait and see what happens. So the market is bullish, and there's a high chance of seeing the buy trade closed halfway. So you can always wait for it to cross above this line, or you can take the line below price like I've done there. And as you can see, the buy trade now is 0.05 lots, whereas the sell trade is still 0.1 lots. So as you have seen there, once price has gone above that line, then half of the trade has been closed. So you've understood how the expert advisor works, you've seen it in action. So now there are just a couple more things to take note of before you can start using it. So the first thing is you can't turn it on if there are no trades in that symbol. So like here, I'm pressing the manager off button multiple times and it won't come on unless I have a trade in that symbol. So once I have a trade, you can see the expert advisor comes on. So that is the first thing to note. Second thing is this expert advisor can comfortably manage multiple trades. So if you have more than one trade, then all you have to do is click this trade button here and you'll be directed to the next trade. So you can have as many trades as you'd like. Let me just place 4 trades here so that you can see what we're talking about. So on our chart here, we have 2 market trades and 2 pending trades. When you turn on our expert advisor, we can just loop through all the trades and set the ones that we'd like to have a partial close, as I've done here, and so on. So that is the next thing to note. And the last thing to note is that it is currently set to only work with one time frame. So for example, if I set take profits for those 2 trades and then I start changing the time frame, then you realize that it won't work the same. Yes. So in the next update, if this video gets a lot of views or if I get a lot of requests, then the next update will be setting it to work with multiple time frames. So that is all you need to note. So where do you get this expert advisor from? Just go to this website, tradingwithbots.xyz. I'll leave a link in the description. Go to the utilities section and on page 3 you'll find the partial close EA, and here at the bottom is where you can download your expert advisor. Once it's downloaded, then extract it, then take the EA. You can copy it or cut it, head over to your MetaTrader platform, open data folder, MQL5, and in the expert section, just paste your expert advisor here. I won't do it since I already have it. Once you've done that, open Navigator and refresh the expert advisor section. Once you've done that, then you'll find the partial close EA in your expert advisor section. Once you've done that, just drop it on the chart and you can begin to use it. So I hope this was helpful, and if you found this helpful, then leave a like. If you'd like improvements on this EA, then just leave a comment, and see you in the next one.